So this is the back floor pan where, alright, so there's the one we made. Here's the one in front of it. This one's in good shape. We've got to pull it up because we've got this going on here. It'll also give us a chance to clean, you know, the frame and stuff. Do a little bit of work from the top side while we got it off. I already have all the screws out, just a couple little nails left in there. Well, there we go. Not terrible. I am worried about over here. We got some funkiness going on there. Never get a light that works. It's going to be interesting to try to get this out in one piece so I can copy it, but I think it's doable. Yep. That next piece was cracked, but we got to clamp and glue it because we're not taking all that apart. You got to know where to draw the line with some of this stuff. But yeah, it'll be fine. It was just split. So here's a trick for something like this. Those two screw holes are knackered out right there. I think these go in at an angle. So you take some dowel rod. And you go real liberal like with the glue. Stick it out just a little bit because you want to come in with one of those fancy Dremel saws, shave it off. But that works really good on worn out door hinges. I mean, and I've done it with small, like I've done it with toothpicks. You know, I filled like nail holes with toothpicks. It works really good. How do you like me now? That's naughty. Oh, I left the camera on. Shit, there's evidence. Alright, we got our glue up done there. This is the piece that we needed to change. So I got to make another one of these. This is oak. So I think because it's a floorboard, I'm going to use a piece of oak. I think this is kind of crazy, right? This is clearanced out for the torque tube. And I guess it's kind of crazy to think that that torque tube could actually bounce up that high. I mean, this is why they got a hump in the middle of the newer cars, right? And so we got to go back in there and trim off our little dowels we stuck in as well. And just gave that a glow up yesterday. And just a little sand it, level it out a little bit. Maybe I'll put a little bit of filler in there. Pretty good. Pretty close. I think that's pretty much what we were after there. And it seems to fit in nicely. I think we're good there. This is what this shit looks like. Clayton workbench is a sign of a liar. Just an endless sea of shit. But not just any shit. My shit. So this works good. That's a Harbor Freight fan. That's a 8-inch tube from the Rainforest website. And yeah, so I got a tap there, I guess. I got another one down there. And there's residue, but it's not too bad. If we take a gander at what's been occurring, I may or may not have gone a little bit overboard here. Yeah, I mean, you blow all this dust off, and this stuff is, you know, it's shiny again, really. It's all coated and crusty, rusty, dusty. But yeah, I mean, it's nice metal. It's no joke. Nothing's really changed here, but underneath here is really what I wanted to do, because I want to put the gas tank back in the car, because that would be nice. And so I've been laying there and do the vacuum every single time I stop. I do it as long as I can until my neck muscles are giving out, and my arms, which is probably like, you know, 20 minutes at a clip. Then I do a reset and clean, you know, prime and paint this after I do a little bit more wire wheel kind of action. And I guess quick tip of the day, these stupid wheels here are amazing. So they got them for the grinder. Oh, look at all that. They got them for the grinder, and they last a pretty long time. And they strip really nice, and it's like $30 for a 10-pack, something like that. Of course, there's no name. They're not going to sign their name to it. Byron, is that your pipe? I think that's Byron's pipe. Alright, we got some primer. Just doing what I can when I can here. My thought is, if I do this stuff from the top that I can get to while the top's open, and when the top goes back on, you know, it's all fixed. Yeah, could have gone farther with it for sure, but, and I just kind of just stopped. You know, at the places that I gotta take all that apart in the future anyways, but I can get it all that. The thought is, like, you know, the gas tank's gonna have to get back here, and yeah, I like to just put it in and like leave it in. So, or at least I'd have to take it apart and do work underneath it, you know. But yeah, I'm happy with that for now. I'm gonna pull that cover off and see what's going on inside of there. I'm sure it's gonna be great. Look at that frame, huh? madness right there. That's the Bluick X frame or X member or something like that. I think they call it the X member. But yeah, keep going. Alright. We're all painted from the top anyway. And then I still got to do up in here, but I think that's acceptable. My back thinks it's acceptable. Let's see. Gotta come back and touch up a few spots, I guess. Alright, so we got all the sides done. Frames primed, painted. Everything from the top that we wanted to do is done. As far as the back goes anyway, so now I think I'm going to start worrying about the gas line and getting that from the back to the front, which is right there while I'm in here. And I took the shocks out, so I got to get the shocks done too. I almost forgot about that. That's not pretty. That is, though. Ew. Where does it stop? Don't judge. They used tar on it originally. So originally those were filled up with tar, schmattered up with wool. We've got mastic schmattered around mesh tape with some fiberglass insulation. How can you possibly go wrong?
Tudo já, mulher,